on fucking mornings in the late summer to get people to understand what the fuck life is about. In your early years, you need to go all in on your dreams. This gentleman wanted to always be a theater actor, feels like he didn't get it out of his system. Sounds like he didn't in his 20s go to the big city and have 8,000 auditions and then by 30 be like, okay, I got that nut off, I'm not that guy. Why do you think I'm telling all of you kids not to take the job your parents and society are telling you to? Dead fucking curious what this dude did from 20 to 30. Did he take that job that he thought he was supposed to take? Did he take a job that paid a little bit more so he had a little bit of a better apartment and could go and live his life? And now at 46, like, oh shit, life's really about joy and enjoying it. And by the way, people have confusion on joy. I don't want to go sailing and on vacation, clearly. Look where I am this morning. This is my joy. I am more happy to sit here and spit this old man wisdom on all of you than be sailing this morning or teeing off at a country club. I understand a lot of people like to do that. I love that for all of you. Oh, by the way, Sportis, I'm not saying I'm old when I say old man shit. I'm saying since I was fucking 13, I've been spitting wisdom. I've been on this 88-year-old talk track since I was 18. Go talk to my high school and college friends. Ask them what shit I was spitting. I get that you have responsibilities. You guys chose that. How do you handle it? You get into good physical and mental health so that you can actually sleep 6 hours a day. That gives you 18 hours a day. In an 18-hour day, you can get a lot of stuff done. All of you are fucking brain rot scrolling, playing video games, watching Netflix, doing other shit. Most of you are golfing and sailing and playing video games and watching Netflix to escape, not enjoying what you do. Does everybody understand this game is reverse? People do all this other stuff and spend all this money on stuff to fix the fact that they don't like their 9 to 5. Yeah, I mean, like, I think you got to give up your weekends and your nights. You have a full-time job, come home, kiss the wife, and go out and fucking audition. And then when, you know, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't understand how nights and weekends have become off limits. I think we got fucked up. You know how, like, we overcorrect? Like, we go too left and now we go too right and then we're going to go too, like, people don't know how to find the middle. In this world where from 2007 to 2012, it was awesome to be like, hustle. I was fucking one of the faces of it. Hustle, go hard. Don't forget the 2008 financial crisis fucked everyone up. Smart ass kids with good degrees for the first time ever couldn't come out and get jobs. They're like, what the fuck is this? While Facebook and Twitter were exploding, YouTube, shit was changing. We overcorrected. Like, people are like, Gary, do you know how many public, I mean, you may know this because you're in my shit. How many people are like, Gary, I get going hard, but like, I got to live my life. I'm like, motherfucker, live your life. You're in debt. The fuck are you talking to me about Ibiza when you're in debt? This instant gratification, where the fuck is, like, I see Chris Lee behind right now. He'll be on next. He's got some gray hairs. When him and I grew up, people didn't think that it was supposed to be awesome every day and fucking party like, people are like, the entitlement is ravaging us. I think his situation's easy. He's got kids in college. Like, clearly he's talking about, like, I want to do this full time. How do I afford to pay it? You don't. You're not a good enough theater actor. That's like me coming on this show and be like, yo, listen, real quick. I don't trust Justin Fields. How do I become the quarterback of the Jets and win a Super Bowl? The answer is you're fucking delusional, Gary. Shut the fuck up. You're almost 50 and you're not athletic. By NFL standards, you're a piece of poop. The fuck are you talking about? We are just not self-aware, not accountable. And this is all love for this dude. This dude's got it good. Audition at night, act on the weekend. What's he, if he was on screen, would he come in? Yeah, but my wife, well, like, okay, then pick your wife. I don't know, what do people want from me, Pablo? The fuck do people want from me? You've made decisions. You need to live in those decisions. And then you have to realize you have tons and tons and tons of opportunity. Like, you can easily act. What do kids in college have to do with anything? What, do you want me to tell you to quit your job and go be Liberace?
I do a lot of lives where I'm answering questions about medical stuff and everything like that. And my history is I've lost 2 children and gone through all of that. And one of the things I want to do is really get more into public speaking. And I know the social, but with my copy, do I just keep putting that on the end of the copy of everything I do? Just hit me up and let's do something.
And again, I think it goes to what I said there. Like, if I'm you, I'm ChatGPTing and Googling public events where there's speakers in my area, and I'm literally emailing them and saying, hey, I'll speak for free. I think I'm really good. I think I'm next. I think I got it. You don't have to charge me. Besides my first speaking engagement, which I got paid, which even made me aware that this was a business, after my first event speaking where I got paid because it was a cold outreach, I would say the next 25 speeches I gave were for free.
Okay.
You know, when nobody wants you, your cost is zero.
Outstanding. And I don't even care if
I could tell. Yeah, that wasn't for you. That was for everyone, right? Like, I hear from a lot. I could tell that from your temperament. Like, I think the answer is just reaching out to as many events, including if you have the capacity to travel, if you have a genre or an area. For example, improv. If I'm you, I'm going to ChatGPT right now. And can you give me, literally, I'll do it right now just for fucking effect. Here we go. Oh, by the way, I call ChatGPT Chatty. Hey, Chatty, can you give me a list of 10 public events, conferences, speaking events that are around the improv industry that are happening in the next 90 days? Can you also give me a link to them? In fact, if you can find the email on the website, that would be even better and save me time. What I'm looking to do is I'm looking to speak on stages, but I don't have a big name yet. Look, I'm no fucking GaryVee, for example, you know, and so I'm looking to get on stages and I need to email them and offer my services for free. So for the rest of the calendar year or into Q1 of next year, I'm looking to get knowledge on some events that are going on specifically around improv where I have some knowledge where I could reach out to them. So can you give me a link to 6 events in the next 180 days with link to the website of the event and their emails if you can find it? Okay, a couple things. One thing that is exciting, everybody on Tea with GaryVee, I hope you saw, like, this is how I prompt engineer. I think for a lot of you, you're probably like me, you don't communicate as well in written form as you do in voice. I only voice my prompts.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see what happens here. All right, here we go. Countdown Improv Festival 2025, Tampa, Florida, August. That already passed, so did something wrong there. Applied Improv Network event in Safety Harbor, California. IO Fest 2025 in Chicago, Illinois. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I looked into
Chatty.
a lot about
Hey, Chatty, you do understand that there is no time machines and I can't go backwards. You just gave me a bunch of events that already happened. I don't know if you're on some future AI shit where you think I can go backwards. In fact, if you are on some future AI shit, can you tell me why you believe time machines exist? And in fact, can you tell me which company is going to be the leading company in time machine technology? Because I'd love to be an early angel investor. Notwithstanding that insanity, can you please tell me events that are coming up? Because what you just gave me is not actionable. Thank you.
Okay. So mine's not only the social media, but the direct contact, like hitting these places up.
That.
Directly.
Got it.
Okay.
It's always brand and sales. The brand, right? The brand work you're doing is the social media content. The reaching out directly, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is the way to go.
Okay, yeah. I mean, and as far as my payment, if one person doesn't self-checkout, that's my payment. So I love it. That's outstanding.
All right, my brother.
I'm a 70-year-old woman, and I want to make some money for my retirement. So I'm not struggling for my expenses. But I don't know where to start and what I can do to start something on social media. I'm eager to learn AI as well, which I'm doing. What advice do you have for me?
I think that most people that are confused need to just go on social and start telling stories. You're a 70-year-old woman. You're loaded with stories. We touched on this yesterday. This is becoming a thing I might build some content around. The concept of just telling stories. Like I'm telling you right now, I'm positive about what I'm going to say, and I think it's going to work out for me. I believe, and I've talked on this, everyone, I believe that we've been on a pendulum swing in the last 15 years where we put youth culture on a pedestal. Right? Youth culture. So everyone wants to act younger. Everybody's, the kids know everything. They're young. They're smart. And that's been the wave. Again, back to society. I think we went through a wave where instead of being purple and in the middle, we went too left. Everybody canceled everybody for fucking everything. And now I think we're going right. I don't know if anyone's paying attention, but hate is out of control. Like, we need middle. Same with youth culture. We went super youth. Everything's good youth. New technology, young kids. Everybody fucking get fucking plastic surgery and look 20 instead of 40. Like, blah, 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 blah. I actually think in the next 20 years, we're going to be in a place where wisdom's going to be hot. I predict that within the next 15 to 20 years, 5 of the 10 biggest influencers in the world, will be over the age of 70. I'm 49. I predict in 21 years, 5 of the 10 biggest influencers in the world will be over the age of 70. And so, honestly, I actually think my greatest era of popularity, fame, influence will be when I'm over 70. Because on that note, I'm not going to be in this in-between anymore. I'm going to be in this nice, you're fucking Yoda. In fact, I told Mona, I'm not even doing face care or skin or fucking anything. I want my shit to wrinkle up crazy. I want to be like Pruny V out here and just I'm doing nothing. I'm just doing nothing. I'm trying to look old. I'm trying to be like my dad. My dad's 71. He looks 90. I'm on that kick. I'm trying to be fucking, because it's just going to really reinforce where I'm going. I'm going fucking like Yoda. I might even live in a cave for a year. I talk about this a lot. I might even do that Obi-Wan shit and just wear a cloth like I'm a fucking Sandman. Just fucking, and I'm just going to be out there videos and be like, you fuckers, I've been saying this shit for 50 years. I'm really ready.
I've been struggling a bit with my mental health as I did something under the influence which was objectively bad. But I didn't have
let me just help you. It was definitely bad. Keep going.
The people around me looked at me differently and taunted me, spreading rumors about me. How can I deal with this? You say you shouldn't care about them, but when you die, isn't what people think of you all that's left?
No, it's what you think about yourself. You know you did something wrong. That's what's happening here. You are upset with yourself. And I'm proud of you for that. This is a beautiful question. What's this gentleman's name?
Anash.
Anash, I'm really proud of you. Anash, Scorpion official says, if they make rumors, cut them off. They're reacting to his shit. Nobody would be talking about anything if he wouldn't fuck up under the influence. I don't understand, again, are we really going to blame people for talking shit because you were under the influence and did something wrong? Please make a video right now on your social and fucking completely own it and say you're sorry and it won't happen again and you've learned from it, and then you can move on. Blow yourself up. Go naked, own it. Make a video, go right on your video right now and be like, yo, what's good? It's Anash. Listen, here's what's happened. I snorted some lines and I fucked up. Or I popped some Molly and I did this. Or I fucking thought I was getting a little gummy action. There was a little more in there than I thought. And I lost my fucking shit. And I acted a fool. And I'm incredibly embarrassed. I embarrassed my parents, my friends, my loved ones. And most of all, I embarrassed myself. And I apologize for that. And for all of you, my homies, my acquaintances, the people I know that have been talking mad shit, I get it. If I didn't do this dumb shit, you wouldn't have anything to talk about. So I apologize to y'all as well. And I hope that you're never in the position that I'm in where you fuck up. I apologize. I'm going to try to move forward. I know this will linger. This stain may last forever. I just want you all to know that I own it. It's on me. It's 100% my fault. And if this lingers in the air for the next 10 years, I have no one to blame but myself. But I'm going to act better going forward. And over time, I think this will be a blip, an anomaly, and a side joke amongst us all, because it was that one time that I got caught up instead of it being a consistent narrative of who I am. That's what I believe today. Obviously, if I do it 3, 4, 5 more times, it's who I am, even though my intent wasn't good. I love you all. Sorry. I'll see you next time. There was a great gentleman on my team early on, Steve Unwin, one of my first Team GaryVee teammates, and he said something profound to me. I'm obsessed with intent, as I think you know. I'm obsessed with intent. But he challenged me one day in a meeting and he said, yeah, Gary, but if you don't act on your intent, what's up? And I said, you're right. I said, you're right. Now, my belief is that most people's intent, like it's broken, like you're going to show up wrong because your intent was wrong. But I value intent, and I think humans make mistakes. I think in hindsight, that moment, what I realized was I couldn't articulate the concept of having grace for yourself, having accountability and grace for yourself, I think matters. If you notice what I did there, that's full accountability. You know, so being able to forgive yourself is a powerful thing, and I'll tell you why, my friends. If you're able to learn to forgive yourself, you'll forgive others. Your obsession with judging it. Here's what's happening in the world right now. We are in everyone else's business because we're looking for people to trip up so we can shit on them to feel better about what we're struggling with. You like that, Mike? You felt that one, right? I saw your head go. That's what's happening. Like, you give fucks about Taylor Swift and Kelsey and you have your 2 cents on it for one reason. You're not feeling good enough about yourself. I could give a fuck about those two other than I want nothing but for that love to be awesome. Oh, I actually do care. I want their love to be awesome and they're great people and blah, blah, blah. I do hate Kelsey though. He's a chief and they fucked us on that Monday night game. That bullshit flag late in the game, pass interference call is straight shit. Everybody watched the fucking refs rob the Jets of that win. I never blame refs because football's tough. I actually don't fuck with it, but fuck every football team but the Jets. I hate all of you. The Dolphins, I fucking hate you. The Bills, Patriots, oh, you guys, you three I fucking hate the most. Next, all AFC teams. The fucking Bengals, Browns, fucking Steelers, and Ravens, fuck you motherfuckers. Next, the South, the Texans and the fucking Jags and the Colts and that whole bullshit division. Fuck all 4 of you team. The Titans, fuck you guys. And then the West, the Raiders, Broncos, Chargers, Chiefs, fuck you guys. So fuck all the AFC teams. Now to the NFC. I don't bother with you guys over there too much. But like, first, fuck the Giants. All your fans are entitled. Fuck you guys. You've won 4 Super Bowls. I don't want to hear you crying. And Jackson Dark is going to stink, even though I love that kid as a kid, but now he's a Giant. I hate him. I like the Eagles, Cowboys, and Commanders because they hate the Giants. So they're probably the 3 teams I like the most after. I don't even really think about the rest of the NFC. I like the 49ers a little bit right now because Yutkin and Marcus, 2 people I love them. But now the coach Saleh, who I loved as the Jets coach, is back, defensive coordinator. I'll root for them. And I like the Vikings owners. And Mike Vacanti, my trainer, is a Vikings fan. So I got a little love for the Vikings. But fuck every AFC team.
Just about a month ago, my family and I packed up all our stuff. We sold everything and we decided to go on the road to travel across all 48 states to simply follow our dream. And our dream is just to support family-owned restaurants, make them free content, share their stories. And we are faith-based, so we also pray for their business. And it's just part of what we do. The way that we are currently making end meets, it's through my social media, my digital marketing agency, where I offer services for small restaurants. And I've been following literally your advice on, with the book, that the jab, right hook. Basically, that one has been how I bottle my services. And part of this is giving value to these restaurants, giving them a free content without asking anything in return. That gives me the option, the opportunity to get in the door, get them to talk to them, get to know them, and then we offer them our services. That's how I've been doing it, and that's how basically we are making a living now.
Makes sense.
With this new venture, I want to make this into a national brand, where people can see the company is actually called Foodies Forward, and that is the main thing. But I'm just using Julio the Foodio as the face of the company, right?
Okay.
So my question is, would it be better to start focusing now more on Foodies Forward, or continue to do it with my personal brand, which is Julio the Fudio?
Both.
Because on Foodies Forward, I'm not even really doing any content there yet. I try to do a few podcasts and things like that, but on Julio the Fudio is where I'm doing all these stories and, you know, sharing the businesses. And another thing that I'm doing a little bit different, which I don't know if it's messing up with my algorithm or not.
Stop.
I see
Stop with that.
Huh?
Stop with messing up my algorithm. I'm telling you, everyone's caught up in this game. Listen, the algorithm matters, but again, everybody has this weird dream that the algorithm is fucking them up when it's them fucking themselves up. The algorithm is people's attention. Just so you know, the algorithm is not some weird Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Wizard of Oz, something dynamic. Do you know what the algorithm is, Julio the Fudio? Do you know what the algorithm is? The algorithm is a system that puts content in front of people. And when the people in the beginning of seeing that content on the other side don't fuck with it, the video doesn't get seen as much.
Okay.
Everyone's got this weird fucking thought of what the algorithm is. The algorithm is just, is the content good?
Okay. Makes sense.
So you using this account or that account, people like my algorithm was fucked up too 3 months ago for a whole couple months. You know what it was called? Me and my team fucking sucked.
Get better at it, yeah.
We were using old fucking content with not a lot of fucking thought, going through the fucking motions. I was busy. The team was not hitting on cylinders. We just weren't fucking good enough. And miraculously, the last couple months or last couple weeks, last 4, 5, 6 weeks, my shit's hitting hard because we have a refocus. We're thinking more thoughtfully. We have better strategies. The thumbnail's better. The hook's better. The first 3 seconds better. The 10 seconds in is better. My copy's better. Our energy is better. You know, I see some of my teammates, you know, Pablo specifically shaking his head. He's been here. He was here. Not Danny, who's just shaking his head because he likes positive affirmation. He wasn't here. But Pablo's shaking his head because he was here. And he knows that the energy, the effort, the thoughtfulness, the debate, they were mailing it in. I was mailing it in. And we had a bad fucking several months of my content.
And you even prove it, right? When I remember when you did the your other account, that it was getting a lot more views than your main account, just by answering random people's questions. I think that was kind of like a proof what you did.
You're talking right. You're talking about this where I showed that on my TikTok. One of my TikToks, I created something called, GaryVee's